Welcome back. The early stages of sensate focus is learning about you and your partner's preferences for touch. Some of that learning will be intuitive as you read your partner's body language. For example, if your partner comes closer to you after a certain touch, you may assume that that touch is welcome. On the other hand, if your partner shies away from you after a particular touch, you may assume that was not a welcome touch. In addition to reading physical cues, I'd like you to start practicing verbal communication during intimacy as well. Before you begin, decide on a way to communicate during these exercises. Some couples use verbal signals. Others use a rating scale from 1 to 10. 1 is not pleasurable, 5 is neutral, and 10 is the most intense pleasure. During the course of the exercise, you'll want to inquire gently how your partner is experiencing your touch by asking, "How does this feel? Should I change my position? Do you want this harder? Do you want this slower?" And then adjust accordingly. Others use the hand over hand technique, where the one being touched takes the partner's hand and thus controls the degree of pressure as well as the pattern and length of strokes and caress. During these early steps in sensate focus, practice communicating both physically and verbally. It may seem a little bit awkward at first, but the more you do it, the more natural it will become. Here's a little pro tip from my clients. Many couples have shared that playing music, lighting candles, and using aromatherapy in the early stages of sensate focus is really helpful. It creates just enough distraction to take the edge off the awkwardness while also enhancing the romantic ambiance.